got some new skis, some old skis, and some actual new skis. But we also have some very new, very bad problems. As I can see, definitely got hot up here. It's burnt plastic onto this rope. Side note, it totally broke the intake right here. I don't think I pointed that out earlier. Snap. Significant burn on this rope, and it's keeping it going. About 2 feet there. Another little bit. The whole ratchet. There's one right there. That sucked. I'm digging into the first GP 1200R, the one that we know rolls over. The other one's in for starter and Bendix, and with seeing what I'm seeing right now, it's probably gonna need some other stuff. We rolled this one over earlier trying to start it and noticed that hemorrhaging water out of the exhaust. So I'm like, okay, that's fine, maybe it already started. But then I remembered he said he hadn't run these for a couple years. We got at least one GP running. Can't even see in here. Holy smokes. Literally smoke. Not ideal, but. So here we are with the second GP 1200R. Right away, noticed a ton of oil sitting in the bottom of the hull. And to evaluate that situation, we had to take the exhaust manifold off, and we had a stripped nut on the stud, and the other stud was red Loctited to the nut. So it was an absolute horrendous time getting this exhaust manifold out of here. First GP, the smoke show, I'm gonna call it, is already gone. I actually saw the client out with it yesterday. Did a great job on that one. This one, not so much. Running into a lot of saltwater prone issues, stripped, broken bolts, and 3 motor mounts have broken. It came in for a Bendix. It's Bendix, the new one's already in. Old one's definitely got some flat spots on it. Let's see where they are. Yeah. All of this for essentially one gear. But while we were waiting on parts for that GP to come in, we did a quick podium build on that Sea-Doo RX TX and evaluated the FX hull. So this hull is the engine supply and electronics supply for that blue FCR donor hull we just picked up from New York. Right away, there's a lot of manufacturing issues with this hull. The bolts were not placed in the indication areas. The sponsons were installed differently on each side, and ultimately this hull suffered from the infamous nano delamination, where it delaminated the outside of the hull, but in this case it destroyed it so bad it structurally damaged the interior of the pump area. Here we had a twin MR1 AR240 come in, misdiagnosed from another shop. We overall did have to do some internal work to the engine, but got that thing purring yet again, and the customer was super pleased that he did not have to replace the entire engine like he was told. And, well, here's a fun one. Catalytic converter failure on a new CD switch. After we sent those 2 boats back home, I was finally able to take 2 days and go up to Lake Erie, see some old friends. I additionally got to ride on the skis with another Ohio ride group. Some of those guys were in the last video. We got some lunch down at the flats, destroyed a prop and wearing, but it's all part of the fun. And on my way home, I'm like, wow, Marine Performance Solutions turned 3 this year. And the guys came over. DeAndre got mesmerized by a train for, well, quite a few minutes. And we got ready to put some more holes in his ski. Right here we're doing a rear exit kit, and he was a little nervous. And while I was upside down doing the work, they were having a good laugh. DeAndre's ski ended up coming out really good, super loud, just like he wanted it. And later that night, well, I got started on the 567 conversion. Engine was toast, and the customer decided to put a 720 in there, and let me tell you, that was an interesting one. It fits, destroyed some tools, but overall looks great in there, and it's an absolute powerhouse on this haul. It is so fun and easy to slide this thing. Real quick, a lot of stuff I wanted to be in this video, like the Turbo FX build, the year 3 build, and the blue FCR donor haul build, that GTS build, the second GPR. The GoPro had some file corruption issues, and we lost almost everything in July and August, so that's why this video is really short, and it seems like we're skipping around a lot. I promise you, it's only because I got what I had on my phone for the most part, or everybody else's phones. So I do apologize from that. Videos 4, 5 are going to be wrapped up pretty soon. I aim to be pushing those out by September or October. I know we have a couple events coming up here soon. We're going to get extremely busy. I got some travels planned, so it's going to be hit and miss, but we got some fun stuff on the way.